Yo, this video really pissed me off, and I'm not sure if my anger is actually justified, or if I'm just being a soft little or completely just manipulated by the circumstance of seeing so much of this lately. Here, in case you haven't seen it, just watch this video so I can explain why.
Let it go. Let him go, sir. Let him go. Let it go. Let him go. Let him go, sir. Let him go, sir. Back off. Sir, let it go. Let it go. Let it go, sir.
Sir, let them go. Back off.
So this is from a nearby LCBO. Out here in Ontario and most of Canada, private stores can't sell liquor. It's all managed and sold by these government-run liquor stores, and out here they're called LCBO. That aside, three dissies just try to steal as much as they can carry out, and a lone citizen trying to stop them. The workers are rightfully standing aside, telling him to chill, which is what anyone who's worked in any kind of retail is told from the start. Don't risk your ass to confront a thief. Even as private security, you're not actually allowed to intervene and stop the theft. You're really just there to record and report. Insurance is there to cover the losses, and the police are there to investigate and intervene if they need to. I remember when I did security a lifetime ago, I was told that intervening and risking injury to myself and a thief could put the company at risk for other liability claims that just ain't worth it. So I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. But it's definitely one of those things that annoys me, and I'll speak more on this shortly. I actually applaud the Good Samaritan here because I'm sure he's been feeling pretty frustrated and just wants to restore some civility here. Out here, there's definitely been a feeling of complete lawlessness lately, with all the brazen car thefts and petty crime just seemingly out of control. Police the other week just caught a bunch of these guys involved in the largest gold heist in Canadian history, and they were out on bail hitting up the gym the next day. Now, I'm not going to totally shit on the bail system for allowing people out, because otherwise we ain't exactly innocent until proven guilty, are we? But there's got to be a line somewhere that says if you get caught stealing once, then maybe when you get caught stealing twice, we don't just let you go so quickly. The thing is, this video doesn't exist in a pocket neither. Just last week, we had this brazen carjacking attempt from a grocery store 5 minutes from here, where some kids tried to steal this guy's car, but instead ended up crashing it and running off. Same thing happened a few weeks earlier where these kids tried to bump and run. It's where they try to steal a car by bumping you from behind, waiting for you to get out to inspect the damage, and then they run off with your car. Unfortunately, in that case, they bumped the car a bit too hard and seemingly it wouldn't run. And while some of these people are caught, it's after they're caught, you learn that most of them were already out on bail, and were often out on bail when they attempted this shit. And these are just the documented cases captured on video. Now maybe, because it's happening so close to home, is why I'm actually feeling this sort of helplessness more than usual, more than I ever had in the past. One of my boys also just had his new truck stolen out of his driveway this past week, while some others have been the targets of extortion attempts in the past. So yeah, there's a likelihood here that all of this is just happening way too close to home for comfort. But there's also this sense of lost honor for the community as a whole. As a community, we used to be super close-knit and often praised for the good we did, but now we're just walking with our tail between our legs as SixBuzz and its comment section just continually gets new content to point their fingers and say, yeah, those guys. And I get that the model minority bullshit is all ingrained in all kinds of racist sentiment, that being worried about what Nancy from accounting and how her ilk may perceive us is rooted in all kinds of self-hate. And it's also not like these guys are the first people ever who attempted to rob or steal from a liquor store. And maybe all this crime is just part and parcel of inefficiencies in our system today, with a lack of jobs, housing, and the complete annihilation of the middle class dream. So why then am I annoyed? Firstly, I'm annoyed that we as a community have fallen to these new lows of stealing liquor, that we ain't got the support systems we once did to help newcomers, that keeps them from resorting to stealing. I'm annoyed that even if it doesn't matter, that Ann from HR is gonna give me a questionable side eye thinking this is what me and my people are about, even after decades of positive community building. I'm annoyed that the government's imported so many students without doing anything to help house them, driving up housing and rent prices to these ridiculous highs, with the only jobs being afforded to a lot of these kids is Uber delivery. I'm annoyed that our judicial system offers next to no penalties for repeat offenders, that we're all just feeling a little left to our own out here. I'm annoyed that there's really not much you can do to counter these kind of things other than reporting to the police and waiting the 30 minutes to an hour for them to respond, only for them to take some notes and say they'll add it to the list. And I'm annoyed that when people fed up with this shit try to step in, we're part of a system that treats them as if they're in the wrong. I'm not condoning vigilantism, but at some point it feels like it's the only option we got left, but one that would punish us more severely than the very criminals we're trying to stop. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. As always, likes and subs tickle the algo to help boost this video. Till then, y'all stay safe out there. Peace.